Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. On today's video I'm going to be talking about the latest custom figures that I've been working on. Now these are relatively easy and I think they could have been released, really, like very easily released. That's the only clue I'm going to let slip, but every single Doctor has wore this outfit regardless. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so this figure is a Satan Pit David Tennant figure, but there's 2, 3, maybe 4 customs, at a push even 5 customs you could make out of this figure. Now, here we can see I've got your bog standard Matt Smith figure from Series 5. I had a spare head from doing some of the customs that I was working on and I wanted to make a use for it. So as you can see, we've got Matt Smith from the episode Hyde in Series 7 Part 2 or Series 7B, whatever you want to call it. Now, I think he's only wore this outfit in that episode that I'm aware of, and prior to this, I think just David Tennant was just known for wearing it. So it's amazing to have a spare Matt Smith figure on the shelf, which I think is really good, because this is something that could be released. Now, that being said, this figure isn't the same height as Matt Smith, but if you just want like something to like look different and kind of cool on your Doctor shelf, then this is perfect. And it's just a simple boiling the head, pop the head off, and super gluing a Matt Smith head into place. So in doing so, I've restricted articulation, it doesn't really turn, but the other parts of the figure are as normal. So yeah, and the helmet, you can display him like this, you can have him holding it however you want, and this blends in really well with your Matt Smith figures. As you can see, the height difference, but yeah. And straight up, we've got another use for a spare head. Now, the original Peter Capaldi figure that this head belonged to was from Listen, and it was the one with the polka dot shirt on. The reason why I bought this figure originally was because I saw that the 12th Doctor figure that was originally released didn't look as accurate. Like, for some reason they just didn't put the waistcoat on it, and I get that's because he had like loads of different coloured shirts throughout Series 8, sorry. And after that, I think it was just an easy like re-release tactic to get different variants. I think they did a few. This figure was actually released in the 3.75 inch figure range. So now I've got a 5-inch version of that because I don't own that. Just put some spiders with this Doctor, bam. And it's Capaldi from Kill the Moon. I can't really remember what episode this followed on from. I think it was it episode 2 or 3? No, I think it was episode 3. I think it was episode 3 of Series 8. Anyway, iconic. That's 3 Capaldis in my collection. I just need Capaldi from Series 9 or... no, yeah, Series 9. Because I've got a Series 10 one, but what I've done, the one that came with the B&M set, I've simply just put on the Time of the Doctor head, because I prefer that. Capaldi, I think it looks more like him. I know this is more of his Series 8 look, but I love him with the buffy hair. So yeah, again, articulation, all the same. It's just a simple head swap and very, very easily, to be released. Now, the 3.75 inch one has the modified look of the spacesuit. I forgot to mention before, but as Matt Smith and Capaldi wore them, they lost that kind of like Satan Pit logo from, because I think David Tennant just like takes the spacesuit from that episode. God, that episode feels like so long ago. But anyway, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Again, just get some spiders. You could display him from that episode. You could. I've also super glued his sonic screwdriver into place because I know he actually. I think he's seen using it. It's always jarring seeing like the next Doctor use the previous Doctor's sonic, but it's a really nice fit for Series 8, and I know there wasn't many Series 8 figures released, so seeing them side by side, it's really fun to have a lot of Doctors in these spacesuits. Now, what you could do, I know it might look a bit weird, but I've actually been considering getting a Jodie head, like a spare Jodie Whittaker figure, putting her head on one of these bodies, and possibly doing like a Dan, because again, I got these figures from Affleck's. There's a wonderful guy in there who I mentioned in my previous videos called Star Wars Man Mark. He has quite a lot of the old figures, sometimes 12 and 10. Anyway, go and check his Instagram page out for more information. He's a wonderful, wonderful chap. But yeah, looking at these two together, it's just a shame that they didn't release them, because you could do like a free pack. You could have, you know, Matt Smith, David Tennant, Capaldi, or you could have a mod. I mean, it'd cost for the sculpting. You know, you could have a Clara, you could have a Jodie, you could have, oh, what's he called now? It was like an older it was like a relation to Danny Pink. They could just put a simple head swap, bam. Again, easy custom. I forget his name, but meh. It's been a while since I watched the episode. But yeah, a very quick custom. I don't know if it's been done or not before. Here is a spare 6th Doctor figure using the remaining parts from a Bracewell and a 6th Doctor figure. Now all I've done is just put the waistcoat on. I might need to do a bit more sculpting around it, but I've done it like he's took his jacket off. So in the last video I did have a go making the real-time 6th Doctor figure, so this was just a very easy custom to do with just some light blue paints, Citadel. Very easy one that you can do if you've got like some figures spare. What I've done here, I've simply just removed the glasses from a Bracewell figure from Series 5, again recycling every bit of the figure. Now all I've done is simply put them on the Joe Martin figure that was released last year with the TARDIS, because it would have been cool to have had like a swappable head or a replacement head in the future when she's got her glasses on. This is just something that you can do, and I've managed to balance them on her, so hopefully she doesn't fall off. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends. Have a nice day and stay fabulous. We'll see you in the next one.